I don't know if you have ever attended my any lecture, okay, related to SQL before or not, but I will start from very scratch in this SQL, where we will try to understand what actually is SQL, why we need SQL, what are the usage of SQLs, as well as what are the different companies out there who provide SQL. SQL is nothing but a software, and this software is manufactured by multiple companies. So what are those companies? What are their differences? And what are the similarities in between those products? Okay. So we will try to understand each and everything in detail. I want you to ask question if you are unable to understand something. Don't keep quiet. Even there is a doubt in mind. Asking question, no one is going to harm you. No one is going to punish you. If you will not ask question on time, then what? Definitely you will, okay, face the consequences later on. So guys, I want to ask you some questions, okay? You will answer. We all do use every day lot of applications. Applications like what? PhonePe, applications like YouTube, applications like WhatsApp, applications like Instagram, Snapchat, okay? Then what? So many different applications. So some applications are related to video streaming. What is it? Video streaming. You can watch the videos, you go to the application and watch the videos. Hotstar, Netflix, okay, YouTube, so many videos are there. There are some applications which you use, like for example, let's say online. If you want to do online shopping, then what applications do you use? Amazon, Flipkart, Meesho, then what else? Okay, these are the different applications you use. If you want to make online payment from your bank to someone else, then you use PhonePe, Paytm, Google Pay, this kind of applications. In every application, there are few things to understand. We are not accessing the application just because, okay, we want to get something, okay, we want to access it. We need the data of that application. What matters is the data from there, okay? What matters is data from the application. If there is no data at all, tell me, will you access it? Will you use it? Let's say tomorrow YouTube removes all the videos. Will you use YouTube? Delete chestu. If let's say tomorrow you are not able to make the payment, what is actually PhonePe? In PhonePe, you can see your bank related details. You can see how much amount is there in your account, to whom you send the money, the history you can see, okay? You can see what is your current balance. Everything is the information here. We need that information. We need that data. Let's say tomorrow you want to buy, let's say shoes, nice sneakers you want to buy. So you will go to Amazon, you will go to Flipkart, isn't it? And you will look into different kind of shoes there, how there are images, there are some specifications, size, color, material, everything you will get related to payment, related to what cost of this shoe, everything, shoe, dress, pant, shirt, whatever it is. You get everything, the information which is required to, okay, consume. And every application is useless if there is no data. Abu, if there is no data, there is no information, it is useless. So we are talking about data. we are talking about that information and that data information which is stored in the application, Every application, very important, very secure part is that their data. And whoever knows, okay, application is not just one thing. Application is made by variety of things. Application is made from front end, application is made from back end, database, and database is the part of application where we store the data. Okay, YouTube stores all the videos, all the reels, all the news into database. Then let's say Amazon, Flipkart, Meesho, this kind of applications to store their photos, specification related to products into their database. Let's say PhonePe application or bank applications, they store their information related to what account holder, how much amount is having in the account. Related to that, the whole information stored in databases. So databases are the things where we store the data. Where do we store the data? In databases. Where do we store the data? Databases. So databases are very crucial, very important in the perspective of your business. They have to be very, very secure. Tomorrow, let's say someone delete your whole database. Useless application, no one will use it. So every company, every application making company wants to secure their data, wants to arrange their data in such a way that it will be accessed very, very fastly. Just storing something is not important. Let's say tomorrow in this room, we will put all the chairs together here, all the desks there, okay? Everything is messy. It is not useful for us. We need everything in the arranged way. Same data also needs to be arranged. Data also needs to be structured. So it can be accessed with some operations, with some tricks. So that is what, okay, that is what learning about database is also important. Learning about database is also important. Online, offline, if anyone is there, okay. So guys, learning related to application becomes very, very important. It's just because data is the main thing of any company. Okay, and consumer do consume that data. So sir, let's say databases we are talking. So what are the types of databases are out there? Actually, let's talk about database later. Talk about data first. Talk about data. In this world, there are two types of data. In this world, there are two types of data. One is a structured data and another one is unstructured data. What is meant by structured and unstructured data? Structured data means the data, okay, the data which has a proper schema. New word again, what is schema? So let's try to understand this. Okay, what is structure and what is schema and everything. Let's say I want to store information related to one of the product. Okay, I want to store the information related to one of the product. So how to store this information in the computer, in the storage? So guys, let's say this product name is, okay, this product name is, okay, coconut oil. How many of you apply coconut oil? No one applies coconut oil. Coconut oil has a lot of related this. Okay, just coconut oil. No one will buy. But what coconut oil? Okay, parachute coconut oil, this coconut oil, that. Let's related to brand. Speak about brand. Then what you want to know? Its price. Okay, very, very important. One coconut oil is coming for 100 rupees, another coming for 500 rupees. Which one will you buy? Hey, I don't want this much. Huh? Coconut oil, costly coconut oil. So the third option, brand, then price, then you have to talk about, okay, in this sachet or in this bottle, okay, how much, okay, how much oil you are providing. So quantity, very good, okay, quantity. So quantity you have to talk about. So here I do talk about, okay, quantity. Next, what we can talk about? Huh? Expiry date, very important date. Okay, if there is no expiry date, let's say tomorrow you buy something which is not good, you applied that oil to your head, and tomorrow all hair are gone. Eh? We don't want that kind of thing. Okay, so manufacturing date, MFG date. Okay, and what EXP expiry date. Okay. So we don't want, okay, a day oil which has a, okay, early expiry. Next one, what? Anything else? Okay, these are the few things which are related to your that coconut oil. Okay, coconut oil. So tomorrow, tomorrow some new products come. Okay, let's say soap. Huh? Santur soap. How many of you apply Santur soap here? Eh? Okay, Santur soap. Guys, already we have we talked about brand here, Santur soap. Inka vere brand em levu. Okay, Santur and ide brand. Okay na. So next one is what? Cost, or let's say price. Okay. Next one again quantity. Okay, chota Santur, bada Santur aata hai na. Then what? Price, quantity. Next one what? Expiry date, manufacturing date. Okay, something like this kind of things you want. What am I trying to tell about this is, okay, let's talk about, there are multiple type of soap. So I am talking about only soap, let's say. So here we will talk about brand. What we will do? Here we will talk about brand. So 3, okay, brand. Okay, no matter, okay, the sequence is up and down here. Okay, 1, then 2 and 4 and 3. Okay, nidra vastune nik chalu. So no matter what product you will take, you have to talk about these things: price, quantity, manufacturing date, and brand. Tomorrow you talk about what else? Okay, lip balm. Okay, shampoo. Okay, or kuch. Okay, any product you take, that every product has these kind of, okay, things. And when you are creating application related to, let's say, any something like Instamart. Okay, in Instamart this information will be displayed there. So that information, if I want to store, okay, in a proper database, okay, how can I store? So I will store that information with the help of this information, and this information is called nothing but schema. What do we call say? Schema. So I decided, okay, I decided to store this information in the format of schema, and schema is decided. So here, okay, I can, let's say, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So here is a product, okay, product. Next one, brand, price, okay, quantity, okay, let's say MFG, okay, and expiry date also we will add, EXP, something like this. Every product here, a product called coconut oil, okay, or let's say only oil, brand is Parachute. Okay. Next one, price. Okay, price is what? 50 rupees. Quantity 500. Okay, 500 ml. Manufacturing date 10/10/2020. Okay, 2020. Okay, and expiry date. Okay, this 101 ainda. Okay, then what? Expiry date 10/10/20. Oh, slash 2025. Okay, this is what your product is. Same thing you can go with soap also. Okay, here is a soap. Someone searches for soap, all the soaps will come. Okay, Santur soap, Dettol soap, then what? Synthol soap, Lifebuoy soap. Chapra, what brands you use? You don't use soap, huh? Ah, boys don't use soap, or they use their friend's soap. In hostel, this happens. Next one, okay, soap, Santur, okay, Santur soap, okay. Next one, price, enta price Santur soap, 30 rupees, okay. It comes with let's say 100 gram, okay, something like this. Then manufacturing date, okay, 12/10/2023, and here 12/10/2024, something like this. Okay, we are entering the data related to each product now. We are entering the data related to each product. Okay, so this is called, okay, a schema. I have set the schema. Today I'm entering this old information, but let's say tomorrow if I want to enter related to something, what I want to enter, let's say I want to add here a review. Okay, review. Okay, review untadi kada, 5-star review, 4-star review. Is there any provision to write the review guys in this table? There is no provision. Okay, there is no provision. I can enter only those things which my schema is saying to me to enter. There is a provision only to enter product, brand, price, quantity, manufacturing, expiry date. There is no provision for review. Okay, so this is called one structured data. What is it called? Structured data. But tomorrow, okay, I want to enter new data, then I have to enter that data same information. There is no other way. And this structured data can be entered in databases, can be then what? Deleted, updated, as well as what? As well as what? Okay, you can after deletion, after creation, okay, CRUD operation telsa. Create, read, update, delete. Okay, these all operations I can do upon this. Okay, I can do upon this kind of data. So guys, if you want to do these operations, what you want to insert some new data into this, or you want to delete some new data or update some data, then you need to communicate with the database. You need to communicate with database. Ela sir, okay, a soap, shampoo kada. Okay, a shampoo, famous shampoo. Clinic Plus, 1 rupee. Clinic Plus shampoo. So shampoo. Okay, Telugu చెప్పాలా database ki. మరి ఇంగ్లీష్ లో, హిందీలో, ఏ లాంగ్వేజ్ లో చెప్పాలి database ki? We can't say, okay, in English. No. Man, don't say that. Oh, English is a language, okay, but pure English, okay. Add now, Clinic Plus, what la చెప్తావా? English అంటే ఏంటి? There is a proper language, okay. Programming language, you all know, okay. Same like that, there is a one type of other language to communicate with the databases, okay. So all are animals. Dog is animal, cat is animal, donkey is animal, okay. But dog has a different language, okay. Chappu a language undi. A language undi dog. Okay, cat, okay. All are animals, guys. Okay? Same thing Same thing here. Okay, database, all are like software related things. Okay, they are the part of applications, but each part need different language to understand, to communicate. So here databases understand, okay, structured. If the data is structured and you want to store that structured data, then you need what? Structured databases. What do you need? Structured databases. So structured databases understand structured query language. What do they understand? Structured query language. They understand structured query languages. But let's say tomorrow if the data is unstructured. If the data is unstructured and enti, let's say I asked you to enter information about yourself. Oh, my name is Geeta. Okay, I am from Guntur. And then I like singing song. Okay, in bathrooms. Then what? Next one, I like to read novels. Okay, if you'll ask one novel name, won't able to tell the single novel name. Okay, let's say everyone. Let's say I asked all of you to enter something related to you. So she might enter some 5 things. She might enter 10 things. He might enter 6, 7 things. Someone might enter 100 things. Okay, everyone's something related to, she might be talking about her hobby. Okay, but someone might be talking about something else. Okay, so let's take this example. Okay, what we are going to store? A student related information. So here is the first student. What is the student name? Let's say Seema. Okay, Seema is the student. And if I ask Seema, hey Seema, enter something about yourself, then what Seema is a date. She entered information first. Okay, my nickname. My nickname. Okay, nickname. So here nickname is what? Simmu. Something like this. Then next one is what? Okay, hobby. Okay, hobby. What is hobby? Okay, singing songs. Then what? Next one. Hobby kado, hobby I will. Okay. So here is hobby. Next one. Okay. Favorite novel. Okay. Favorite novel. Something like. Okay. One Indian girl. Okay. Kind of everyone can have. Okay. Different novels. Next, okay, my favorite, okay, dish. Favorite dish. So favorite dish is what? Idli sambar. Like this, she entered 4 informations. Okay. Then I asked to enter, okay, G1, okay, G1 is information. So what is G1 doing? G1 is going to enter his own information. So he will say simple, okay, G1 is a simple person. So name, okay, he has no nickname. Okay, G1 is G1. Okay. Next one, okay, he wants to talk about education. Education. So education, PhD. Okay. Third one, favorite destination. Okay, destination. Okay, what is favorite destination is? Okay, Nepal. Okay, Nepal. Then next one, fourth one, favorite dish. Oh, no favorite dish. Okay, sports. Okay, sports, something like this. Okay, tennis. So he entered another 4 information, or let's say 5. Okay, 5 informations related to what? Okay, color. Okay, favorite color or his color. Okay, okay, pink. Okay, so pink. like this. Okay, Jeevan entered. Now tell me guys, tell me if I want to enter this data in a structured manner, is it possible? Is it possible? No, not possible. Okay, even if it is a possible, okay, even if it is possible, because let's say if I will create a table for this, I will create a table for this. Try to understand. Okay, I will create a table for this. So first I will write, okay, person. Who is the person? Okay, then what? Nickname. Next one is what? Hobby. Babu, hobby first. Okay, next one, favorite novel. Okay, favorite novel. Next one, what? Dish, favorite dish. Okay, these are the different things. Now this is all about she entered. Okay, this is all about she entered. Next one, name. Inka, color. Okay, education, sports, education, sports, destination, favorite destination. Inka, that's it. Okay, so tell me if now the person, what is the name person? Seema. Okay, Seema. Nickname Simmo. Hobby singing songs. Favorite, okay, one Indian girl. Idli sambar. Inka name. Whose name Jeevan? Seema's name Jeevan. Kadgada. So here comes the problem. Let's say I enter. Now here name is Jeevan. Nickname unda. Hobby unda. Favorite novel unda. Favorite dish unda. Name undi. Okay. Jeevan. Inka color aim favorite? Pink. PhD. Then what? Sports, tennis. Okay, Nepal. Now tell me guys, I stored the information. It's good. It is okay. Technically, there is no problem in this. But tell me, if you are going to store this information, lot of places are becoming here. Lot of cells are empty. This is not the proper way. Tomorrow someone is coming. We are entering now only 2 people information. Third person comes, something else enters. Again, we have to add it in our schema. So schema will be very bigger, and records, that is not going to be the perfect. That is not going to be perfect. So structured data means everything, every record, every product, everything coming, okay, that has same properties. What here we learned? Okay, no matter oil or soap, they are having same properties: brand, price, quantity, manufacturing date, expiry date. Out of that, there is nothing. So we wanted different solutions in ITs to store the structured data as well as unstructured data. We can't say, no, Jeevan, you also enter nickname. You also enter your hobby. Okay, we can't say like this. We can store both type of data, but we need different solutions, proper solution, okay, which are more efficient, more faster, and as well as more reliable and more secure. So to store a structured data, we need a database which is a structured database. And to store a unstructured database, we need no SQL database. Okay? We need no SQL database. No SQL ante SQL ledu, atla ledu. Not only SQL. Okay, that I will talk about NoSQL later. But structured data, schema is already defined, and whatever the records you are going to enter, those should have only those properties which are defined in the schema. Samajh mein aaya? So the language which we are going to use to enter our structured data, Okay, to enter our structured data is what language?
Structured query language.
Shabash. Structured query language. So here I will draw one image to give you the understanding of, okay, this whole thing. Okay, here is one server. Okay, don't have to worry about this all things. Okay, here is a server. Okay, another one server. Okay, and here is a database. Where is database? Database. Oh man, database. No database. Unda database. ఎక్కడ ఉంది? లేదు కదా. Okay, no problem. Okay, what we are going to do is I will take a database from. Okay, here is a database. Here is a database. So here I will say what database. Okay, SQL or structured database. Okay, and this structured database handles only structured data. And what languages it uses? Structured query language. Okay, if someone asks you tomorrow, then tell structured query language. Okay, structured, okay, query language. Okay, now, so guys, in data analytics, in Python full stack, in data science, no matter what you are doing, if you are into IT, you have to learn a structured query language. Mostly in IT, when we deal with the data will be around 70% structured data. What type of data? Structured data. 30% data is unstructured data. For unstructured data, we do have another things. So structured databases, you want to use, if structured databases, you should know structured query language. Okay now. So guys, there are a lot of companies. There are a lot of companies like Microsoft, Oracle, IBM, Google. Okay, they have developed. Okay, not Infosys. Okay, so they have developed their own, okay, own databases. Their own databases. So database is a software actually. Let's try to understand. Let's try to understand now. Here is your computer. Let's say you want to install a SQL in your laptop. You want to create a SQL database in your laptop. So how will you create? You will go to, okay, you will first choose a company. What company's SQL database you want? What you will choose? What company's SQL database you want? So in this course, we are going to choose what company's database? Microsoft. Okay, MS SQL Server. We are going to learn MS SQL Server. MS stands for Microsoft. Then SQL, Structured Query Language, and SERVER, Server. This you have to download and install in your laptop. When you will download and install in your laptop, guys, okay, then what happens? One, that software will help you to create the databases. What it will help you to create databases. So one MS SQL server can create multiple databases. How many databases? Multiple databases, n number of databases. Okay, your capacity of your computer, okay, how many databases can accommodate, that many databases it can create. No problem. So let's say tomorrow, okay, I create here a database. Okay, I create here one database, and this database, okay, this database needs to be in this computer. I will create one database, guys. Who will create this database? ఇప్పుడే చెప్పాను. బోలో బోలో బోలో. Okay, who will create this database? I will create, sir. But how? You have to tell, you have to write the query, you have to write the, okay, code. Actually, it is not code technically, it is a query. What do we call? Query. Query means something you have to write in a SQL language. When you will write it and press enter button, okay, then what, that command or that query will pass to the MS SQL server. Okay, MS SQL server, that we call sometimes engine. What do we call? Engine. Okay, oh, railway का engine है. Okay, इसको भी हम engine बोलते हैं. SQL server engine. Some people call it as a daemon. Okay, daemon and a monster call. Okay, it is always running. Why do we call daemon? Because this, once you install one software in your laptop, no matter what you are doing, it is always running in the back. It is not going to stop. So zombie mano mein zombie. Okay, no matter how many times you shoot them, okay, they are always coming like this. Okay, they are not going to die. So that is the reason we do call sometimes it as a demon or zombie or any process. Okay, so this software is running always in the back end, and this software will take that query and what, handle, do anything related to what you ask. Let's say I asked to create a database. So when you will create a databases, let's say I have an information related to one school, I have an information related to bank, I have an information related to military, okay, anything. So is there any relation between military and school? Is there any relation between, let's say, school and bank? No. So databases are those, you can say, sets where you enter in a one particular database related to one thing, related to one something specific entity, that data. When you are creating a database of school, you will enter the data related to school, everything. You will enter teacher related data, you will enter students related data, you will enter exam related data, you will enter picnic of school related data, whatever you want. You will enter peace related data, you will enter, okay, their gathering related data, everything, because it is related to school. అర్థం అవుతున్నాయా? समझ में आ रहा है? समझ में आ रहा है ना? సో సార్ ఏం చేయాలి సార్? డేటాబేసెస్ ఎన్ని క్రియేట్ చేయాలా, ఎప్పుడు క్రియేట్ చేయాలా, ఎందుకు క్రియేట్ చేయాలి? So there is a one reason or one answer for this. When you are dealing with one particular entity, when you are dealing with particular subject, when you are dealing with particular, okay, organization, that related, you can create one database. And in that database, how will you enter the data? How will you put the data? You can't just, okay, load into one bucket and put it there. Okay, you have to load that data in the form of tables. In the form of tables. So one database can accommodate multiple databases. One database can accommodate
multiple databases.
Is it correct? Then what? Multiple tables. Okay, one database can accommodate multiple tables. So in this table you can have table number 1, table number 2, table 4, table 5, table 6, table n number of tables. Okay, try to understand. Okay, here I am going to write it. Okay, one database. Online If you are having any question, please do ask. Okay, I'm not going to bite you. Okay, one database can have multiple, okay, multiple tables. Okay, and we all know tables. Just now I created no table, sir. Not tailored, sir. Table along the chudu mama. Okay, how the table looks. Okay, this is what the table looks. Okay, this is what the table looks here. Okay, this is a table, and in this table you are entering data related to, okay, let's say product or let's say anything. So let's talk about, take one example, school. Okay, take one example of school here, and I am going to enter a data in my database. So what is the name of this database? I will give school database. What is the name of this database? If someone asks you, school database. So in the school database, I will create one table. Okay, I will create one table, and this table is related to, okay, this table is related to, okay, the first table is related to information of students. Okay, information of student. So student information, name, then अच्छा fees, directly fees, inka class, inka roll number, very good, inka parent number, okay, contact number, something, anything, okay, email id. Students ki email id untada? No, no, every student has an email id. Okay, it is not, your schools were okay, not okay, not good, they did not give you the email id. Okay, yes, schools and the first standard, second standard atla kaadu, okay, 10th standard, let's say, okay, 9th standard, 8th standard, kids can have their email id. Okay, but let's say if you don't have, okay, okay, email id hoddu, right now I'm not able to consume, or student can have email id. Let's say contact number kuda ledha. Okay, in my town, 4th standard per student is also taking this much of, okay, Android mobile and going to school. Nowadays that is happening. Okay, what else again? Roll number. Achha, gender. Okay, gender. Okay, gender. So this is what we can have a relation information related. If I want to enter, okay, teacher information also in this, is it possible? No. Teacher name, teacher fees, teacher class, anything. Okay, so we need to create a new table. We need to create a new table now. So this new table, okay, I will give here name for as a student table. Okay, okay, student table. Okay, na ardhamainda? If you did not understand, no problem. This is student table. Ippudu I want to create, okay, a new one table, guys. Okay, a new one table called teachers table. Okay, so teachers table. Okay, in this teachers table I will create, okay, name, salary direct, inka, okay, id, okay, employee id or teachers id, something id, something, anything. Okay, then what? Subject, gender. Teachers ki untada email id? Okay, contact number, okay, email, then contact. Okay, you can have this kind of information related to teachers. Tomorrow you want to have a information related to exam. Okay, exams. So let's say summer exams, winter exams. Okay, and you want to have a information related to students, result cards. Okay, anything, you can create different tables for that. So what I'm trying to say is database is a container where you can create multiple tables of one entity, which is like school, and what in each table sub entity. Okay, school is a one entity. In that, teacher, student, okay, holidays, fees, something different kind of different sub entities are there. For that sub entities, okay, you need to create tables, and tables are the collection of rows and columns. Okay, so what is table?
Collection of rows and columns.
Shabash. Tables are collection of rows and columns. Okay, I want to ask question now. Okay, these are what? Column,
Columns.
column, 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 column. I will remove all the column. Where are the rows? ఇప్పుడు వన్ కాలం. ఓకే, ఇప్పుడు కనెక్ట్ చేసిన తర్వాత ఒక టేబుల్ క్రియేట్ అయింది. ఇప్పుడు ఎక్కడ ఉన్నాయి రోస్? యూ షేడ్ ద కలెక్షన్ ఆఫ్ రోస్ అండ్ కాలమ్స్. దెన్ బోత్ ద థింగ్స్ హ్యాస్ టు బి దేర్. నో, when I say idli sambar, idli and sambar both have to there. Now you are like, I'm removing idli, there is no sambar. Okay, you are getting it or not, I don't know. But what I'm trying to say, see, it is little complex to understand. It is actually made by cells. What is it? Cells. So yes, when this collection of cell in a proper format, okay, we form the rows and columns and all these things. So here name and all these things. So we call every table has a header. What is that? Header. Header means here. Okay, this is what header. Try to understand. This is what a header. And this header is important to understand what is it. Okay, this is a header. And now here I write the information related to, okay, Shailaja. Okay, next one, salary 20,000, ID, okay, 111, okay, subject physics, okay, gender female, Gmail, okay, email, okay, shailu@gmail.com, and contact, okay. If I will give contact, you people will call, I will not give it, okay. 778899, okay, 6655, okay. This is the genuine number of Shailaja. So this is what, okay, I entered the information related to Shailaja in this, okay, in this row, okay, row. If I want to know Shailaja's what subject, then I will look for the header here. Where is subject? Yes, and I will go down. Okay, here is Shailaja and Shailaja's. Okay, Shailaja's subject is physics. Okay, let's say I enter now my own name, Shiv Kumar. Okay, salary is, okay, 5,000. Okay, 112. Okay, subject is 5. Okay, SQL. Okay, here gender is, hey, don't say male. Okay, okay, male. Okay, and here shiva@gmail.com. Okay, my number. I will give my number 123456789 Okay, this is my number. Next one. Okay, next one is Shabana. Okay, Shabana salary is 50,000. Okay, 113. In between, I'm poor guy. Okay, so Shabana teaches what? Python. Okay, that is why her salary is good. Okay, she is female. Okay, then what? Shabana@yahoo.com. Okay, and here her phone number 5566773322. Okay, this is her phone number. So now in between I want to know Shiv Kumar's ID. Then how will I do? Oh, Shiv Kumar, where is Shiv Kumar? Here is Shiv Kumar. Okay, and where is what ID? ID is here. So Shiv Kumar and ID, where they are intersecting, there is a ID. Okay, there is ID, the Shiv Kumar's ID. So in this way we can get the information related to table. So everything here, this is called a cell, guys. What is it called? Cell. And this whole thing, okay, whole thing is called row, or we call it as a record also. What do we call? Record. And another one thing here, this is called column. Okay, this is called column. So there are multiple column, there are multiple rows, multiple cells. Okay, in this we are entering data. Next one thing, tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow someone comes. What is his name? Okay, Vijay Devarkonda. Okay, and okay, his salary, he don't want to say about salary. Okay, he's earning so much, so income tax people will be after him. Okay, his ID is 114. Acting. Okay, acting is his subject. Okay, he is also male. Okay, and here Viju at the rate. Okay, Rediff. Okay, rediffmail.com. Okay, do you want Vijay Devarkonda's phone number? Don't want? Hey, how many of you are fan of Vijay Devarkonda? Hey. Not even 1%. Just because, what is that heroine name? I did not talk. What is that heroine name? అంటే చాలా మంది heroines ఉన్నాయి కదా. So because of Rashmika, people don't like him. So here 2 3 2 3 4 5 4 5. Okay, and 6 7. This is what his number. So guys, here if I do not, Vijay, do not enter the information related to salary, it is waste actually. The space in your main read is going to be wastage. One drawback of having structured query, okay, structured databases, that once you create the schema and you enter the record, but in record you don't prefer to enter or don't have data of some, okay, some things, let's say you don't have a mobile number or someone's, or you don't have a gender information of someone. So that place, okay, that place or this, okay, this whole thing is going to be empty, but you cannot use it later on. It is going to be occupied. Okay, there is no information. It is not. It is going to consume the space. समझ लो, खाना भी नहीं खाया और बिल भी भर दिया. समझ में आया? ऐसा. Okay, ये है यहाँ पे अगर if Vijay is not preferring to enter salary, that is at that place. Okay, that place that is going to be consumed by the structured databases. That is one that is one drawback of structured databases. Okay, next one, what? Structured databases, another drawback, you cannot enter, okay, if something on fly comes to new information related to, okay, Vijay Devarkonda, okay, marriage date, something you want to enter here, you cannot enter there. Okay, you cannot enter there. So that is what another one drawback. Okay, and third one, okay, but it is powerful, guys. It is powerful. It is used everywhere. Still now, around 70% projects do use SQL only. Okay, in IT. So what I'm trying to tell you, okay, structured query language is one of the powerful language. And there are multiple companies, as I told you. Okay, Microsoft has a what, MS SQL server. Oracle has a Oracle SQL server. Okay, IBM has IBM DB. Okay, there are different. MySQL is there. PostgreSQL is there. Okay, then what else? So many different SQLs are there. All SQL query languages are around, you can say, 90% same. But only 10% some variations are there. What? Only 10% variations are there. So there are some changes, because if I will be like same like you guys, then there won't be a difference. Okay, there won't be a difference. So companies to make, okay, their royalties, their copyrights, they do create some changes. Okay, so exactly similar like you, I made a product, then what you say, hey, not copy chaser, right? So you can file a case upon it. So there are a lot of things, okay, a lot of things related to laws and all, and as well as to make their own identity, companies do create some changes in query language, but that is going to create headache for us. Okay, you have to know the differences and all. Today you working on some one database, tomorrow you might work on another type of database. So that is the headache going to be there. Okay, that one headache is going to be always there. So that is why we are going to choose the mostly used. Okay, I'm not saying that if you go to company you will get MS SQL server only. Company might be having PostgreSQL also. Companies might be having different other SQLs also. Okay, okay. So this one MS SQL server is predominantly used. Okay, because it is backed by Microsoft and it is integrated with lot of like with cloud and other things. So guys, from tomorrow, okay, if you have the done installation of MS SQL Server and SSMS, that is fine. But if you haven't done, tomorrow we will complete the installations and we will create our first database, first table, okay, and first record into your laptops. So bring your good laptops. Don't bring old, okay, something like they are about to die kind of laptops. Bring new laptops, okay. So that will be headache again for me. Okay, thank you so much for attending this session. I hope now you understand what is data, what is structured data, what is database, what is query language, what is schema, what is table, what is row, what is column, what is header, and what is body. Okay, this is the body of table, this is the header of the table. Okay, and in one database, how many tables you can create? Multiples. In one table, how many records you can enter? Multiples. Okay, the same thing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys, for coming here and attending this session. Okay, I will never forget your what. Huh? Okay, bye bye. See you tomorrow online also. Okay, bye bye.
Okay, sir. Bye.
Okay, someone had a question. I think, sir, your voice is not coming. Sindhu. Oh, sorry, Sindhu. Okay, if you had said earlier, okay, okay, it will be good. Okay, Gitu, Tabesh. Yeah, Tabesh, are you saying something?
No, no, I'm just saying thank you. Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, hello, sir. Am I audible?
Hello? You are
Hello.
not audible actually. You can put me in the chat box. Okay, here, chat box, you can put me your question. Gitu, Nitin Reddy.
Thank you, sir.
Is there any doubt, Gitu, from your side? Okay, both are not audible for me. Okay, you can like post me. I'm going to give you my number here. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Gitu. Okay, 7486881481. You can take my number, and if there is any doubt, you can post me, guys. Okay. Bye bye.